Hello, hello, hello. Doot, doot, doot. Hey, here we go. I'm like 90% sure I'm coming down with something, which is very frustrating. Because I usually like to take, Wednesday, Thursday off to chill. And then, get back into the gym on Friday. But hopefully it's like a one and done thing. But I've got like the fun headache and then kind of feeling a little bit of that congestion coming in, which that's fantastic. You gotta love it. Very excited. Can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Oh, I I was talking the other day about how I really really like uh just chilling, playing Snap, and just watching videos and stuff instead of having like the deck list and all that stuff. I think once tournaments and stuff come out and I'm like playing for something other than just like rank or whatever, I'll care a bit more. Yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. I can feel it, dude. This is some bullshit. This is oh man, I hate it. Like I'm sure everybody knows that feeling of like you're doing great, everything's fine, you're breathing normally, you woke up, life's awesome, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you feel it. Just that icky, uh, can't breathe. Well, like right now, both of my nostrils are working, which is I grateful, very grateful for that. I know though, when I wake up in the morning, that's not going to be the case. One of those motherfuckers is going to be like, "Yeah, you know what? Fucking, I'm gonna just take a break. Why? Why? Why am I working? Why should I allow air to come through me? I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a break for like 3 days, and that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be 3 days. It's gonna be like, all right, tomorrow's gonna be really shitty. And I'm like, oh fuck, I guess I can't go to the gym, so I'll probably just lift weights or something on Friday, and then that Saturday, solid. I'm gonna be ready to rock and roll, be totally fine. I'm like, motherfucker, I wanted to be, I want to get in there, train. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm also in a unfortunate spot with my DX. Like, not much has changed in the meta, really. Um, Let me look at our current meta. Meta decks. Dude, head's rocking right now. It's not good. Does not feel good. Wong Zabu budget. Hazmat. Why did I say it like that? Hazmat at work. Okay, I'll take a look at that. I'm curious as to what this Zabu budget deck is. This is a pull 3. Okay, all right. I would build something for the future location, but that shit does not come up for me. Like, it literally never comes up. I think I've seen it like once in like the last couple of games I played. Nega give. Okay, let me see what this hazmat looks like. Hey, cool. I don't have 0. That's fantastic. I love that. Actually, I didn't even look at what's in my shop. Is there any... Oh, I saw it, and I almost lost it. Oh no, I would have been pissed if I had just not seen it. 40 minutes, dude. I was so close to it. Oh no, that would have been the saddest shit ever. Although it would have been much better to pull it out of cash, but actually, should I just let it go by and just pull all my 3s? See, when I start talking like that, that makes me want to get that bundle, but I'm not going to. I refuse. I'm not doing it. Can't make me. Anywho, we got to figure out what we're playing. I was rocking this Omega Red combo thing for a bit, and now the only deck that I really can get anywhere with is this stupid Miracle Control deck. It just seems to work somehow. I don't know how it does it. It does what it's supposed to do, you know? I actually wish there was a way you could see what I'm talking about. There isn't. I fucking hate that. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Is it screen grabbing or is it... Hold on. I'm going to test something real quick because I have a feeling... Yo, use the 3-drop Zoro with Rush. Bro, I want you to understand how many people are invested in getting me to play One Piece. It's just, it's wild. And you know what? I put in the effort. I went to Kem and I said, hey, teach me how to play. And he didn't do it. He said, no. He said, fuck you. You can't play this game. And I was like, and I cried. And he laughed at me while I was crying and he spit on me. It was, we're supposed to be brothers, you know, but it's sad, really. I'm going to start going up on Wednesday eventually. That's the thing that sucks is like, I could play on Wednesdays. I could, because like I said, I have Wednesdays and Thursdays. I usually have off to do whatever I want. And right now I'm trying to make streaming a little bit more regular. So, but I could always do like, because right now it's like Saturday, Sunday, either Wednesday or Thursday or both. And then like, it's just basically like a weekend thing. I just, Friday I don't have time to do it. Monday and Tuesday I definitely don't have time to do it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's fun though. And you know what? I say I don't have time to do it. I probably could do a stream kind of later in the night on Friday. Actually, I'm gonna try that on Friday and see if I can do some of that VR shit. I was having fun with that last time, so I might give it a shot. Oh, okay. I feel like I don't have any fun cards left. I don't have any like fun ideas. Like I have like shit that works, you know, but I say that watch I get clapped in the first game. I'm already down 4 cubes, you know. Dude, this game fucking hates me. Okay, I just want to put this out there. I just said that I'd never seen Altar of Death, and it pops up in the first fucking location of the night. I always see you playing this on Discord, but I've never seen a game of this yet. Really? It's pretty damn popular, man. Like it won game or mobile game of the year in 2022, which is kind of wild because it came out like kind of at the endish of 2022. But the long and short of it is, you got your energy right here. That's how much mana you're working with. Your cards have this little cost for the energy, and then this is their power. And you're trying to win two out of the 3 of the locations here. So like he just put, oh, I'm fucked. I lose. Right? I don't think I can. Yeah, energy ticks up like Hearthstone. I'm pretty sure I lose though. Because he was able to get something in on Death's Domain before it flipped. So now he has something there. I don't remember if I play armor in this deck, and I don't think I do. Fuck. Where are my decks? I have a... Boo. Oh, snake. They managed to pull off... Okay, here we go. Hold on. I do play armor, so there's a chance. Not a good one though. That's fucking scary, my guy. Okay, all right. We'll put her over here because I don't really care if she dies, and I do want that energy. Come on, please. This is no bueno. I really need armor, otherwise I've lost. Because I can absolutely win. Oh my god. Dude. Can I get armor? Or no? Am I just not allowed to have it? Yeah, I ain't getting that. So, they have this really cool system. This little thing up top here actually means something. So, the experience in the game is something you can actually wager with. So, if neither one of us snaps, which that's why they call it Marvel Snap. If neither one of us snaps, the person who wins just gets 2 cubes, 2 points of experience to level up or whatever. If one person snaps, then the next turn it goes up to 2, and then the final turn it goes up to 4. If the opponent snaps back, they're basically saying like, all right, you bet double, I'm gonna double your double. And if then it will go up to 4 the next turn, and then on the final turn it will be 8. So like, but if you lose that much. So like, I just lost. And then you have the escape, which is like the folding button, like if it was poker. So like in this case, like he literally built a deck to revolve around this deck or this location. So when you snap, they have to match. They don't have to. Oh yeah. So it forces them to match it. But at any point, you can hit retreat and escape out of the match, essentially. So if say I have a trash hand and I'm trying to bluff and I go snap, and my opponent calls my bluff. Yeah. So they're like, all right, cool. I'll play through that, and then I end up losing a fuck ton of cubes. So, but in this case, I backed out early. I'm losing 1 cube. It's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not. I think I'm down 5 now. It's fucking rough, dude. This is why. Oh, what mission did I get? Lame. Can you buy cubes? No, you can't buy experience. You can buy. Yeah, so they have a very interesting way of like leveling up in the game. Like oh shit. This little green thing here is my collection level. So damn, I'm almost at 3K. I didn't realize that. Holy shit, that's fucking nuts. Okay, anyway, yeah, no, you can't. That should be wild. You'd be like, hey, I'll just pay for it, and then just go all in. They say, fuck you if I lose it. It's whatever. I got cash. Nah. So your collection level, you get from just like upgrading cards. There's no like this is the level that I get for like the season and my ranking. Like my rank is this. Which you get rewards for ranking up, obviously, until you hit 100, which is infinite or whatever. But your account level is this thing up here. And you increase that by upgrading your cards. So I'm going to change this to quality real quick. So right, like gray border, it's a flat image. This is a common. This is just basic ass. This is how cards start. And then I can spend 25 credits, which is this blue thing, and then 5 of the boosters to upgrade it. And then that changes it. So her arms are out of the card now. It looks a little cooler, whatever. It's zoomed in. Basically like Magic borderless cards. And then I go up 1 level. But since I have a little bit more credits, the next level up, instead of it costing 25, it costs 100. So I want to increase my onslaught. So I'm going to upgrade my onslaught. And then he becomes 3D. Oh, he's 3D now. Look at the cool 3D effect. Isn't it awesome? But now I'm 1 thing away from opening another collector's reserve, which has a chance to give me another card and all that fun stuff. But let me open 1 more or upgrade 1 more. Oh, I thought I had another common. Fuck, I thought I did, but it's fine. All right, I'm gonna try. Fuck it. I'm just gonna play a destroy deck too. But watch that the altar's not gonna pop up for me. The one thing I both like and dislike about this game is this location thing. Basically, these are random. There's a bunch of them in the game, and they flip up on their respective turns. So 1, 2, 3. So turn 1, this flips up. Turn 2, this flips up. Turn 3, this flips up. And then there's a total of 6 turns, unless there's one card in the game that makes it go into 7. But yeah, sometimes those locations will absolutely fuck you, and that shit is rough. I'm killing that the moment I get a chance. So this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm just over here trying to do my thing, you know. I'm like, hey, you know, I sure would like to kill this thing that's gonna cause me a problem. And the location's like, hey bro, actually, what if you can't kill it? Are you cool with that? Is that cool, dude? It's fucking annoying. Okay, so I could take all that away from her. I could just hope that I draw Carnage, because this is not looking great. And he has Zabu. This is, man, he's living the life. It's awesome. Okay, I ain't bad. I cannot believe I do have Death. She's really strong. She loses 1 cost for every card that's destroyed. This dude's about to pop all 3 of these guys. I get a benefit from him. I get a negative thing off of this zone. So like, should be good. But this combo is wild. Basically, his cards, he's going to be adding a bunch of cards to his hand. And then they cost 1 less. And then this motherfucker makes all his 4 costs 2 less. So, yeah, not fun. But I think Death might be able to help me out here. I'm hoping.
Enough said, bub.
Beep, beep, boo. Okay. Ooh, Carnage. Okay. I'm thinking. Oh, I don't have enough. I'm thinking I could do that. I might actually be able to win this.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Actually don't care about that. I'm just gonna take the left and right and call it a day. Okay, I just lose. Got it. Okay, cool, man. Like, the game like actively tries to fuck you over, and it's sometimes it's just, yeah, of course he's gonna snap. Ooh!
Escaped.
We're not having a good night, guys. It's not looking too hot. We're struggling. All right. You know that time when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh? This happened to me a lot. I have no fucking idea what's going on. I'm getting fucked by RNG right now. That's what's happening. But you know what? Everybody has that time where they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. Or not even as a kid. When you're playing competitive. I got a lot of people that play card games that watch me. You'll understand this. There's a moment in your life when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you've lost to some bullshit. And then you just say, fuck it. I'm putting Skill Drain, Necro Valley, fucking Macrocosmos. I'm putting fucking Mystic Mind. Whatever says fuck you to your opponent, you're putting in your deck. That's what's about to happen right now. Cause this is bullshit, and I don't stand for it. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of this shit. We're just putting in a bunch of toxic ass cards. So this you're about to see a lot of counterplay going on right now. Cause this is getting too much. DD Survivor. We're doing some anti-meta shit here today. This is getting annoying. Always play anti-meta in Yu-Gi-Oh. Bro, DD Survivor. I remember spamming DD Scout playing back in the day. Yo, also, I started playing this, where did he go? There he is. This singleton Yu-Gi-Oh format with some friends. Shit's actually kind of fun. Everything's unbanned, but you can only play one of anything in your deck. It's actually a good time. The turns are kind of long though, not gonna lie. The turns do be lengthy though. Wait, where are my variants at? Basically commander with no command. Yeah. Let me get my variants out here. Okay, here we go. All right. Now we're cooking. Y'all want to play all these ridiculous cards. That's cool. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's Storm. That's where, yep, we want Storm. Where's Scarlet Witch? There she is. But it was fun. I built like a Light Sworn, basically like Plant Sworn, like Chaos Dragons deck. I played against somebody who's playing Dragon Rulers today at lunch. It was pretty cool. It was a good time. Definitely better than I was expecting it to be. All right, so we have Absorbing Man. Do I need Shang-Chi? Kinda. 3/4/4. All right, so we have Storm, Scarlet Witch to deal with stupid fucking locations. I stopped when they made those blue cards and never looked at it again. But that forward sounds alright. Yeah, dude, like they power crept themselves into a like corner, and then like they had no way of like fixing it. Like even now they're still kind of fucked. Like I honestly have no idea how they intend on cleaning the game up at this point. I don't think they really can. Iceman Baron. Since Chaos Emperor Dragon. It was, yeah, like oh, we're watching a video now. Oh, you just reminded me of this video. Holy shit. Kem watched it and was like, oh shit. It was just like, not Amazon. I don't need to buy anything. This is how they get you. You try to click on YouTube, and then like Jeff Bezos sticks his bald ass head in there. And right. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my head hurt. I saw the title of my stream. It was the first thing that popped up on my YouTube feed. And I genuinely thought it was like Destiny or somebody. I was like, oh, that's weird. They have the same title as me. I'm sick. I'm telling you, my brain is not working. It's not good. We're not doing hot right now. God. What was that video called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta History? Hell yeah. Okay. Let me get this going. It's great. It's a great video. Because when they get to Invasion of Chaos, it's the funniest shit. Let me go back. And then... oh man. Dude. Tomorrow's not going to be a good day. It's going to be real bad. Hey. There's our vid. Our vid is here. Why are you like this? Why is it so scrunched? I don't want this. Why? What? Why are you like this? What's going on? Why? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I wonder... did I tell you to play? I didn't do that, did I? Mini player? No. What's the problem? I don't understand. All right, whatever. This is going to have to do for now. Hello? Sir? There we go. Okay. Whatever. This is just going to have to cut it for now. Okay. Uh,
In late September of 2001, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters began airing in the United States and almost immediately became a cultural phenomenon. The main focus of the show was the titular card game, and its massive success in America guaranteed that a physical version of Duel Monsters would hit store shelves in the near future. The game had already taken off in Japan and proven its potential market value, and so after making a deal with Konami to acquire the Yu-Gi-Oh! License, Upper Deck Entertainment sought to capitalize on the show's
I
popularity.
wish I had played. I really wish I had played during this time, but I didn't. It was just, oh man. I actually think I bought a pack of Kamigawa when this was it. You played Scientist? Jesus, dude.
I'm sure both Upper Deck and Konami were expecting the game to be successful, since its target audience was...
That's what I'll say was lit.
I don't think they...
Oh man, those are the...
Yu-Gi-Oh! Would go on to become one of the most complex, popular card games of all time.
It really is a mess right now.
Making, and just as deep as the one present in the anime and manga it was based on. While the only experience many people have with Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes from playing the game casually when they were younger, behind the scenes there has always been a fiercely competitive, dynamic, and perpetually evolving metagame. This is the story of Yu-Gi-Oh!'s competitive landscape, and how its many eras were defined by the strategies that dominated it, cards that would take the game by storm, and most importantly, its base of dedicated, creative players both willing and able to push the game to its absolute limit.
That's what Jay used to play. I love how well this video is edited and how it chronicles some of the wild shit. People playing Earth decks with Gaia Power. Oh, Gaia Power, dude. Everybody remember Umi? 50 plus people. 50, 50 people fitting in that store? Ain't no shot. No shot.
Release of Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. And just like the anime had about 6 months before this, the game almost immediately exploded in popularity.
Pretty much everyone started playing it. Like, it wasn't just a nerd thing. It wasn't just like a weird person thing. The people that were playing
I'm surprised they let me put fuck you. I've never tried putting like a curse word in there.
He
He had a different shop down the road. Oh yeah, that is right. That is right.
Still mostly casual, so
That's right. I forgot. That was before my time. I'd never been to that shop, but I remember people telling me about it and pointing out where it used to be.
It really was like the recess meta. None of us had sleeves. None of us really had deck boxes. You know, you got the rubber band around your deck in like a plastic baggie.
Fortunately, this initial Wild West period was pretty brief. Towards the end of the month, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game saw another major release, and the roots of the competitive game began.
In hindsight, I should have played Iceman though. That's okay.
Although the Legend of Blue Eyes booster set was responsible for introducing many people, the release of the Kaiba and Yugi starter decks was what really propelled it into the mainstream.
Yugi Kaiba format, that's like when, you know, a lot of people first got into
So do all these guys all have abilities? No, there are some cards that don't. Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Oh, this is like the worst location though.
This, of course, allowed
Oh shit, he turned himself off. That's amazing. Okay, so there are some cards that don't have abilities. That being said, like there's literally one deck that uses them because usually if they don't have an ability, they have a higher than normal power.
This is a cross of chess and Pokemon.
Wait, what? This shit was on the news?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
What? When was this?
At this point, describe Yu-Gi-Oh's rules.
I saw Spider-Man do some shit that looked whack last game. Yeah, he locked down a zone, which is like this guy on reveal. Your opponent can't play cards at this location next turn. So if you played on turn 5, your opponent literally can't play something in the zone to win that zone. So you just basically win it. In this case, this is kind of wild. Hold on. So. Fuck, this is so hard. This is weird to explain. Basically, this location had something on it. Scarlet Witch changes the location, and then
damage it deals when attacking and how powerful it is relative to other monsters. Given the landscape of the early
understand.
Actually,
I don't.
It's true at this point that this attack point score was the most important
Ooh.
thing about a monster.
Fuck, dude. This is a spicy one.
Following the release of both
If
starters,
I play
was still fair.
Absorbing Man,
Legend of
I can
Blue Eyes
flood the
brought
right
126
location too.
Cards into the game. Many of them were almost completely useless.
Actually, I think I just win this way. Yeah. He throws something down over there. I say fuck you. I actually don't care that that guy lives over there.
These 126 cards
I'm
were
gonna copy her. Flood this location.
fusion monsters with
And the hits got nerfed. I just
added 59 more cards.
bro, Gemini Twins, Aqua Chorus.
Them were all
The shit was horrific.
meant that most of the available monsters were clearly and undeniably worse than the truly
I
exceptional
think
and worth playing.
La Jin was like a beast.
if it gets pushed over to the other flooded location,
Lamp was a
oh, he didn't play anything there.
1800 attack points,
Interesting.
making it the most powerful monster a player could summon without
surprised.
using other
Okay.
monsters. The game prohibited players from playing any more than 3 copies of the same card in their deck. Other weaker monsters like
This hand is actually really bad, but
1700 attack
best I can do
Legend
is try to shut down any big play that he
powerful
tries to make mid.
be normal summoned immediately. Giant Soldier of Stone, and even
that's not-
occasionally monsters like Aquamador and
No bueno.
play due to their high defense
I like this deck though.
after all the highest baseline stat printed on
I feel like the volume's a little low.
by far, but cards like these could typically only be used defensively or as setup for the
Bro, have you seen is it called Aqua Chorus? It's literally just like a chick pouring water with no nipples.
Very strong, one tribute monster that was the same attack as a Dark Magician.
While it certainly would have been cool if the format had been split
some
between people
drink.
playing Dark Magician and people playing Blue Eyes, Dark Magician was made
2KD, I
up like Summon Skull.
think.
Skull had, without a doubt, more attack points.
I don't think it had like decent stats. Like no one played it.
Even more powerful than many 2 tribute monsters like Gaia the Fierce Knight and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Blue Eyes, on the other hand, was, with no caveat, no asterisk, the most powerful monster in the game. But this came at the cost of it.
I think they show it here in the video at some point, or maybe they already did.
Skull was the more likely
I'll find a picture of it.
to make its way onto the field. But if a person could manage to summon Blue Eyes, there wasn't a single monster that could kill it in battle aside from another copy of Blue Eyes. While these powerful normal monsters were the bread and butter of
Well,
military decks, they
okay.
weren't the only
I
monsters.
guess I can win. I can win left
There were
with
effect monsters did
Storm combo.
point, but many of them had effects that just weren't powerful enough to make up for their lack.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of
13
it.
available effect monsters, only 4 were truly useful, and even though it was still powerful,
Oh
the
my
weakest of these 4
God.
was probably Hain.
Why?
Like many other early effect monsters, has a flip effect, meaning that its effect only activates
Whatever.
whenever it's flipped face up. Either
This way, whatever he throws over here,
down or
I
as a
win.
result of being attacked while face down. Hain's effect allows a player
So,
to put
3
each monster on the field back in the hand of its owner, which again
Zabu,
is very
dude.
powerful,
Everybody's
but it
playing
was
Zabu. I guess I probably should be playing Zabu too.
version of either Wall of Illusion or Man-Eater Bug.
Man-Eater Bug, baby.
Wall of Illusion was arguably the best of the 4, as it had both a powerful effect and a respectable stat line. Its 1850 defense stat made it powerful enough to survive being attacked by
I saved a guy who looks OP. Yeah, when he dies, he
always at least temporarily remove anything.
the cat. Yeah, it's really strong. It's like the newest card in the game.
It would usually remain on the field after being attacked.
Ooh.
It was also able to remove multiple monsters
Ooh.
from the field, since its effect was not a flip effect and
I
went off whenever it was attacked.
think-
Even if the attack destroyed it, and even if it had already used the effect.
Oh, yeah.
This made removing it from the field through battle incredibly
Well,
annoying, as
they released some trash cards. Like this guy's new too. I don't think this card's that good.
were able to destroy the Wall of Illusion.
but
Be returned to the hand.
It's one of the newer cards
Owner would need to
that
go through the
got released at the same time as Zabu, kinda.
Man-Eater Bug and Trap.
But this card,
or were like Hain flip monsters with removal-based effects. They
this
actually
is.
seem to be part
It
of
seems like such a little effect, but like
army,
Jesus,
as
dude.
each of their effects targeted and destroyed one of the game's 3 core kinds of cards.
This is such a
monsters, magic
weird-
cards, and trap cards. Nobody played Armed Ninja because most powerful magic cards weren't worth setting face down, and with the sole exception of Swords of Revealing Light, didn't remain on the
I
field.
mean, all I really have to
The ability
do
to
is
destroy monsters and trap cards, on the other hand, was extremely
beat
powerful,
6
and more than made up for
by
the
a lot.
back and defense
Beat
scores
6
of
by the
Man-Eater Bug and
as
Trap.
much as I possibly
Man-Eater Bug,
can.
Legend, and Wall of Illusion were the game's first true staple monsters, and found their way into many decks, both competitive and casual alike.
So he's got
Trackmaster
22.
wasn't quite as omnipresent as any of these cards, but it was still popular among competitive players.
All
due to
right,
the power
I'm not
of Trackmaster.
beating 22. Dude, Okay. All right. This is fine. This is fine. We're learning stuff. How many copies of the same guys can you play? What is deck total? You can only play one copy of every card.
There were only 9 of
There are some cards that can duplicate others.
starter decks, but a
And the
surprising
deck
number
total is
were
12.
actually pretty good. Without a doubt, the best of them were Trap Hole and Wabaku, cards that were so good that pretty much anyone who played the game ran both at 3. Trap Hole was one of the most reliable forms of monster removal in the game, and was particularly useful against
Let's tweak this
monsters that
deck a little
needed to be
bit.
tribute summon. Wabaku, meanwhile, was one of the only cards in the game that offered
nope.
players any sort of protection from their opponent,
Please,
and it was
stop.
pretty good protection at that. It essentially skipped the other player's battle phase after being activated.
So let's
and
let's
since it
clean
could
this up a little
activated
bit.
at almost any
This
point
doesn't
in
need to
either
be here.
player's turn. Stopping it was really difficult. Another trap card that was extremely popular, but not quite
She
as good as
kinda
either
doesn't
of
need to be
these
here
two,
either.
was reinforcements. The focus placed on attack points and the
Instead,
battle during this
we
period
will also
allowed
play
this card to
Zabu,
shine. As good as the game's few
because
viable trap cards were, however,
kind of
they
have to
couldn't
in this
compete
meta.
with the power
So
of
it
what
is what
was
it is.
easily
Actually,
the best
hold on.
kind of card in
We
the
got the
game,
variant.
magic
We're gonna go
cards.
ahead and play that. We have these 3 4s. There are some other 4s that might be worth playing, but
Like
I don't
trap
know.
cards, magic cards had effects that were,
Eh.
at the time, typically much
Wait.
more powerful than those
Did I
in
not-
the monsters.
okay, I was
Unlike
like, did
trap
I not put
cards,
Zabu in there?
flip monsters, however,
Did I
magic
take a
cards
4
could be
out?
activated immediately with no
We
setup
have
at all.
Absorbing Man,
required by the player.
Shang-Chi,
This made them
Spider-Man,
inherently more
Jessica
powerful
Jones.
than most monsters and traps for the simple
Solid.
fact that
Okay,
they were
cool.
much, much faster. Some of the most popular early magic cards were Fissure and Sword.
Cosmo might need to go
These two
too.
were pretty similar in function
Yeah,
to
I'm okay with
Trap Hole
losing
and
Cosmo.
Wabaku, respectively. One could get rid of a monster and
So now the question becomes, do I want to go
saw about as much
super
success
low
as
curve,
simple
or do
trap
I?
of the era, but they were
wanna
far
play a
from
bit
the best
higher?
magic cards in the game. They were
But if I don't draw this guy,
another group of
my life's
cards,
gonna suck.
often
I
referred
don't.
to as the Power 5.
Neither of these are great. Bro, this set was wild. Bro, look at all the spells, dude. I love the music.
These weren't just the most
Jesus,
powerful magic
dude.
cards in the game. They were by a wide margin the most powerful cards in the game.
Bro,
These cards are iconic, right?
Those are like classic.
Any deck that included them was better for it, and so they were played by pretty much anyone who.
that
mastered
shit
them.
was
They were so powerful,
crazy.
so widely used, in fact, that they led to the creation of the game's first forbidden and limited list, where many of them have remained for the entire life of the game.
3 slots. 1.
The first edition of this list went into
Was there
effect
any
in
other good
May,
2
but
drops
it didn't
that were
actually ban any cards. 10 cards were limited
Armor,
and
maybe?
2 were semi-limited. The first 5 cards
Or
to be placed
Sunspot,
in the limited
Sunspot.
section were the 5 pieces of Exodia. While these cards
Especially if
did
I'm
act
late
as an
on-
alternate win condition, they have almost never been at the center of any of the game's most powerful decks. It was probably for the best that they were.
Oh,
It's hard
I
to say
took
that this
out
had a substantial effect on the
Professor.
metagame. What ended up being far more impactful was the decision to limit the previously mentioned Power 5 magic cards.
I can completely understand why these cards
think
are
I
limited in
know
the
how I wanna build
context
this.
of 2000
very control
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just
oriented.
because these are game/format warping cards for the time.
five
And when you have a card that literally just says destroy all monsters on your opponent's field, it's crazy, right? And
But I need
it's,
to
it's
play
so
the
funny
strongest
that a
low-cost
card that
cards I
literally
can
just
play,
says draw
so
2 cards.
Blizzard,
was limited,
you're in.
but like now in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Sense is
good
banned.
you know what?
How powerful drawing cards is in this game.
The 2 cards
Sunspot's
placed
in.
in the semi-limited section were also magic cards. While
I like
card
this
destruction
list.
was not omnipresent in the
1, 2,
early
3.
metagame, it may
Yeah,
have been
I like
problematic
this. I like
if
this.
everyone could play 3
Let's try it.
copies of it in their deck. This card in multiple quantities hypothetically makes it very easy to force another player
Bro,
to lose by
in that
putting
singleton
mana
format I was talking about,
It was also
the dude I was playing,
as a power
Connor, I don't know if he's still in,
since
but
Pod is now limited.
he
So
was
it
he,
a pretty
he
big
played
deal.
that on me,
Unlike
and I
Wabaku,
was
it
just
allowed
like,
players
you
to
just set up my
play
graveyard, my guy.
instead of just 1.
Like stalling 3 turns was like, oh, I can draw into my Raigeki.
This ban list was the last major event of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ooh, that is a sick variant of Yondu.
Over the course of the next month.
Bruh.
Darkhold and Raigeki
That's
Limited. Fissure had become the most consistent way to get monsters off of the field with a card effect.
I pushed my glasses up.
Ways to get
I was like,
illusion without attacking it, and it also made
activated
committing to a tribute summon
trap.
early very risky, which led many people to summon their deck's boss monster until they had at least 2 monsters already on the field.
I need
This is
Zop,
a handful of
please.
reasons that Summon Skull Beatdown ultimately became
Bro.
the format. Setting up a field of 3 monsters before summoning the Blue Eyes was pretty tough, and in many cases, even if a player properly played around Fissure, their Blue Eyes would just get destroyed by Trap Hole, or perhaps even Raigeki or Dark Hole. For this reason, those truly dedicated to making Blue Eyes work often played Lord of D and the Flute of Summoning Dragon, cards that could help bypass the need to tribute
ooh, they gave him a little animation. That's cool.
with and saw scattered success throughout this period, but none would stick around for long. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on the verge of its first major shakeup.
Hey man, you got a lot of power over there. It'd be a shame if Just saying, you know.
Metal Raiders added a staggering 144 cards to the game, and thus nearly doubled the available card pool. Of course, not all 144 were actually good, but given the sheer volume of new cards, the game was bound to see a noticeable leap in power. While
I think I win
some
if I just play these two.
take
I love that they gave him like a little effect, like a little green effect now, so you can know when he's active.
and the game in general were
Well, nice quality of life, you know, I like it. I think I should play them both over here. Nah, because he put some massive shit over there and be pissed.
actually
Nova.
directly overshadowed by many of the
Okay, actually, that works. That's fine. I'm okay with this.
brand new form of
Bro, please give me Shang-Chi so I can blow up his whole middle location.
Tramp Hole and Wabaku. These were not cards meant to respond to one action or effect with another. The purpose
Please, bro.
was to prevent certain things from happening entirely. There were 5 new cards with a negation clause in this set, and 4 of them in particular were designed to negate individual cards. All of them were counter trap cards.
I do not want to
couldn't be
put...
responded to once they were activated, except with...
I don't want to play Juggernaut and push something massive into this
other
other... He's scooped!
to-
Oh, because I win anyway. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. I won those other locations. In my brain, I'm like, okay, I gotta fucking think about this middle location. Let me blow it up. I've literally already won the other location. You can't play anything there. I win. I don't know why I didn't snap.
What's
I'm
interesting
retarded.
is they all asked the player for something different in exchange. They all
Oh
wanted
my
different
God.
cost. And because of this, Solemn Judgment and Horn of Heaven saw very limited play.
A lot of people did not like Solemn Judgment during its original release.
Which is wild to me. It's crazy to me that, like, when that card first came out, no one played it.
Immediately after.
Why?
Like, I think looking back, some people are probably just like, I don't know why we just weren't all running 3.
Yeah.
Just because of how powerful the card it is.
That's crazy.
A lot more because it was just a race at the time.
Hey,
Maintaining
got some
a
freebies.
solid position as much.
Magic Jammer and 7 Tools of the
Hey, I can actually upgrade something to
did see
infinite.
immediate and widespread
Get some
success, with Magic Jammer being
Decent
the
level
runner-up.
increase.
Despite how good many of these new traps were, the Power 5 were still the best cards in the game, and negating any of them was typically better than negating another trap card.
Like, oh, but what if they Raigeki me and I spent all this time setting up my...
Do I have this?
And they're just gonna destroy it all.
When did I get this? I don't remember. I literally just upgraded at the beginning.
That said, there was...
I played 3 in my bird. That's like Zombie Chris.
Mirror Force
Zombie Chris was playing that shit early, dude.
negated monster attacks, but what was much more...
It's every turn set in 5, and you're just like, all right, well, fuck me.
Mirror Force is just it's a board wipe, but it's a board wipe that you get to use on your opponent's turn, which I think what was so appealing about it.
Especially with Mirror Force, where people have to manage the resource, not overcommit. That's when the
That's
to really take place.
in my personal opinion. That thought process, that game, what's the word I'm looking for? That was his only play. Oh, he played Pirate with some of that fucking Ryukoki. Oh my god. Dude, I'm like, you got God. You are addicted. Nah, I'm not addicted. I've only spent like an undisclosed amount of money on this game. I taught you how to get good early. Next time I see him, I'm like, Zach said he's taking credit for all of your wins. You fell in. I do think I probably have spent the most money on this game than anyone that's playing it at work. Now you're streaming. I'm promoting it for Disney, okay? I'm a Disney shill, all right? They didn't even get a sponsor. I'm a Disney cuck. That's what we've done. Oh my god. But the idea of your opponent having to, nah, I don't think Steven's outspent me. I don't think he did. I don't think he has next. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. We can ask. But the idea of like making it so your opponent doesn't overspend is I think that was like prime Yu-Gi-Oh. Now it's like you're incentivized to overspend. You're incentivized to have these 30-minute turns and just fucking vomit on the board. But back then it was like, okay, vomit on the board. That's cool, dog. Dark Hole, like Heavy Storm, fucking Mirror Force. Like, there were so many cards that like punish your opponent for overextending. And if you play a person who's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh now, and like tell them like, yo, like let's play, they will always fuck that up. Yeah, Breaker turn 1, that thing was nasty. Like if your opponent set up the board and you're just like, all right, I'm summoning this guy. You have a trap hole, you have something down there. It's either you play the trap hole or you risk me popping the other card that you don't want me to pop. Like if you set like trap hole and like solemn judgment, like are you gonna risk your solemn getting popped by a breaker just because you didn't want to play trap hole on a fucking 4-star monster? Idle, dog. I'm pissed. I hate titles so much, dude. They're like actually the worst. Oh, they do have the favorite thing already. That's cool. I'll do that. Might as well. Swap it. Yes, please. Dude, I'm willing to bet Steven hasn't spent more money than me, but I'll ask him when I see him next. When I'm playing Tournament Breaker, yeah, and then getting the counter was his priority, and took full advantage of people. Yeah, dude, they like summon nothing. All right, pop the king. He's like, oh well, before like, there's no before. I got the fucking counter, dog. Like it's a wrap. Oh man. I miss priority in Yu-Gi-Oh. Man. I saw a post. There's a store doing like Edison format tournaments, and I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, oh no, I get 2 for 1 all the time. Oh, God, hella. Why the fuck would I want to play that? That seems super weird. Super weird. Ermer. Okay. So, right now, what I'm hoping for... Well, I got this combo, so I'm going to go for this one. There's two, like, I win the location combos in this deck. So, Storm, she has an effect. She says, on reveal, flood the location. So, what that means, she destroys whatever effect the location had, and then we have one more turn to play cards in that location, right? All right, I think I'm going to win this one. This looks good. So she has like, so we have the next turn to play stuff there. But to guarantee that I win, I just play Juggernaut on that location the next turn, and then push whatever my opponent played off to another location. So I can just guarantee win this location. So yeah, even if he puts something over here, that's cool. As long as it's not bigger than 5, yeah, I will win this location now. And I actually get to play Sunspot, which is kind of sick. Oh, man. I'm dying. And then next turn... Oh, weird. Oh, smart. Okay, fair enough. So now we're tied here. Ooh. That's kind of late, man. It's a little late. Little late. So I got to think this through. If I play Jessica Jones mid... Actually, yeah. I'll just play Jessica Jones mid. Why would I not do that? Ooh, that was not a good idea, my guy. I'm snapping. I'm pushing him because if he... Yeah, okay. So, Professor X... yeah, he absolutely locks down his zone. He just locks it down. Things can't be moved. Things can't leave. Like, you can't bounce shit. You can't move it to another location or whatever. You can't play more cards there. Which was his idea because he was ahead, but this guy, basically, at the end of each turn, he gains a power for each energy I don't spin. So this guy can get massive. And then Jessica Jones says, if I don't play anything here the next turn, which I can't because of his fucking... Professor X, she becomes an 8. So he was absolutely losing this location. We were tied here, so all I had to do was win this location, and I had it. And I think I was absolutely winning this location off of literally just playing Hella, and I'd been fine. So that was pretty sick. pretty big brain play here. It's the, see that brain? See that smooth, the smoothness of the scalp? That's how you know. If you're unsure, you look at a man's scalp. If it's smooth, you know, he's a genius. Oh, getting some more credits. I'm definitely gonna start playing One Piece though. Yeah, I think at some point I will play One Piece. It's just I need to learn everything. Someone's gonna have to sit down and teach me the actual game mechanics and whatnot. I play Dragon Ball, so like I know like roughly how Bandai games work. I even played that fucking Chrono Clash thing that they had. But yeah. It is yeah. all I will say is yeah, that kind of is the case, but yeah. I think it's available, I guess, within my circle of friends. Everybody has all the shit. So like everybody's constantly telling me, yo, I'll build whatever deck you want to play so you can play it. So I might take somebody up on that. But yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna get my free little credit here. And then keep on upgrading. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 3 later. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 3,000 tonight, but I'd probably get to 3K by tomorrow if I actually play. If I play heavily, I definitely, there's some days where like I don't play as frequently as I used to. Like when I first started playing this game, dude, it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. I'm not telling people to do what I did, you know? I want people to be better than me, you know? It's what I really want for the world. Just don't do what I did. I don't have enough. Wow, okay. I really don't have enough for that. That is sick though. Purple. Got the purple effect, purple particles with the purple border. I'm not playing any of these cards. Like, I want to upgrade cards that I'm actually playing so that I can, you know, A, bling out the stuff that I'm playing, and B, like, I'll have more upgrade boosters for them. But, like, all the ones that, actually, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Spider-Man, I don't think I have enough for yet. Close. 2 more. I'll have it. Definitely don't have enough for you. I could upgrade Storm. Why not? I'm already feeling the... Yep. There's the left nostril. That's the motherfucker. He's the first one. It's going down. It's not good. That seems very loud now.
The monsters added in Metal Raiders were just as, if not even
Hey.
more impactful than the new traps.
Let's
First
keep
of
this
all, there were
going.
2 new monsters that challenged Legends.
I do like this build,
the
though.
most powerful level 4 monsters, 7 colored fish and Dark Elf. These 2 almost immediately made many
Bruh,
normal
Dark
monsters
Elf.
that had been popular
2K.
before the release of Metal Raiders obsolete. With 7 colored fish in the game, there was no reason to play Neo or Battle Ox, and cards like Mystical Elf and Giant Soldier of Stone were a lot less useful than Dark Elf.
Okay, we got Zabu this game.
People started.
So that's
by, like,
good.
They
That's
started
good.
maxing. If you want to summon a level 4 monster, it has to have 1,800 attack, or else it's worthless.
This set also included plenty of good effects.
Or else it's
and
worthless.
most of them followed the same design philosophy as the ones in Legend of
Let me drop them cards in your hand, my guy.
split into groups based on what they were designed to do.
Not
In most
Allah.
cases, this was to manipulate and control.
It's
but
too
unlike their
risky.
predecessors, these
I'd rather put it here.
didn't always do so by removing cards from the field. Magician of Faith and Master.
Bro, come on. Why you... Everybody's retreating. I'm trying to get cubes. I'm down 8 cubes. Let me get some cubes. You know?
Since Magic
This is not good.
activated immediately, recycling them is a lot more effective
I'm over here struggling.
trap cards is. Also, at this point, Magic cards
I'm in the hole,
generally
alright?
better than traps anyway, and most of the good ones were limited to 1 copy per deck. Because of all of this, she was good enough to become a metagame staple, and
Alright,
many
we're just
people
not
chose
gonna-
to play the maximum 3 copies of
I'm
her.
down 6
While we're on
cubes.
the subject,
Alright, I gotta work my way up. I need you guys to give me a little bit more cubes. You know what? I'm gonna start snapping early. Try to get some cubes out of these people. See? It's a good snap early. We're doing all right here.
Mostly did the same thing. They could search the player's deck for pretty much any monster they wanted, so long as that monster had like,
Bro, both of these cards were wild.
points in Sengen,
These cards were insane.
defense points in Witch. Even though the card pool was very
buzzing me.
small, they still had a vast range of search targets. They could even search for each other, and triggering their effects wasn't difficult at all. None of the other effect monsters released in this set were
okay.
anywhere close to the
A 9-star guy.
of Faith, but there were still a handful worth mentioning. Crass Clown and Dream Clown saw occasional success as the focus of the brand new Clown control deck.
Where you're actually trying to like kind of protect your clowns and switch them back and forth.
Misty Knight. Okay.
Pop things while also using resource cards like Sanganon, which I believe that's one of the other decks that pops up at the end of this era.
Ooh.
White Magical Hat and Masked Sorcerer laid the control, which was nowhere near as powerful as it would eventually become at this point.
Kinda
All
want-
experimentation in a meta that was still
I kinda wanna wait.
dominated by Beatdown and Dragon Rush. The main thing that
I
kept
want to
these
wait
monsters
on
out
locking
of the
that zone
spotlight
down,
was their
and it
stats.
really boils down to
Most
what I
of the
draw
best
next
effect
turn.
monsters of the time, these cards didn't do anything upon being sent to the graveyard. In order to
Ooh, that's a
there,
Patriot.
players actually needed to keep them on the field.
Ugh.
Also was pretty difficult when cards like Legion, Dark Elf, and Seven Colored Fish were all over the
Damn, dog.
protected by cards like Wabaku and Mirror Force, and their effects could be used to get rid of any monsters more powerful than them, but there weren't a lot of ways to reliably trigger White Magical Hat's effect. There were a handful of halfway decent equipped magic cards released in this set that provided monsters with pretty
Bro,
much
this
attack values, but none of them
this
were
is
strong
terrible.
enough needed to be to turn
Because
White Magical
now
Hat
I
into
can't play.
There wasn't enough to really buff him up.
Ah,
Despair,
how
but,
frustrating.
like, people do start to get the idea that like if I can do
gotta
that,
turn that
it's
off.
great.
The best magic card in the set, without a doubt, was Heavy Storm. This card is Dark Hole, but for magic and trap cards.
Bruh.
Valuable for dealing with problematic pieces of disruption like Trap Hole and Mirror.
Heavy Storm taught people how
I really, really could use Shang-Chi right now.
Bro, it's like
That'd be
respect Storm.
because while Heavy Storm was in the format, if you went like set 5 pass, Heavy Storm was going to literally just obliterate you.
As with the previous batch of cards, many of these new cards were strong
Okay.
enough that it called for an update.
3,
to Vanguard.
9.
In July 2002, just
My
1 month
God,
following
this
the
is-
set's release, Mirror Force was limited, and Sengen, Witch of the Black Forest, and
This is a tough one.
were all semi-limited. As was the
Why would you play him over there? I'm so pissed right
good
now.
staple. The only reason
Alright, well, I think I lose. I don't think I can come back
that
from
said,
this. Yeah.
Beatdown and Dragon Rush were still different enough. that
That's
they were gonna
crazy. That's wild. Why would you play that?
There was now an even more noticeable slant in favor of Beatdown as the consistency.
Why would you not play that over there?
White.
It's super
Witch
weird.
of the Black Forest could grab Summon Skull straight from the deck, and Magic Jammer could negate the Flute of Summoning Dragon. Now that Mirror Force was also a part of the equation, actually keeping a Blue Eyes on the field was slightly more challenging, and while this applied to beatdown players as well, it was a far less serious problem for them due to how much easier it was for them to...
This seems like a better opening.
Dragon Rush players could still take advantage of the new search,
And we have our
using either
boy.
Singin or Witch to retrieve Lord of D, but this was only helpful if they had both the Flute of Summoning Dragon and one or more dragon monsters to summon with it already in their hand. Another big way this format differed from the last was in the availability of staple cards. Most of the good stuff released before Metal Raiders was included in one of the two structure decks.
It's about
The
to do
only
its job. I don't really care if it
Pot of Greed. Both of these
gets
cards
eaten
were
up by the
pretty useful,
symbiote.
especially when compared to Mirror Force and Magic Jammer, which demanded a much
Bruh,
heavier price. Other
okay.
Cards like Heavy Storm and Seven Tools were also somewhat pricey, so this time around, many
gonna
of
make
the
this guy
format's best
kinda
cards
good.
didn't see as much play.
He put
as they
something
had
massive
before,
down here.
solely due to how expensive they were on the
Sabertooth.
And as bad as this may have seemed at the time, this problem was about to get a lot worse. In the months following the release of Metal Raiders, Yu-Gi-Oh's competitive scene began to pick up steam. There were no high-profile tournaments to speak of yet, but sanctioned events were hosted locally and regularly
You
at
do
game
this
stores
the
all
right
over
way.
the world. Perhaps to incentivize players to
Bam.
attend these events,
Wham.
licensed tournament stores were given tournament packs, unique boosters that could only be obtained by participating
Friendly
in an
neighborhood
official tournament.
Spider-Man
The first
here.
tournament pack entered circulation on September 1st, and it introduced 30 new cards to the game. Most of
Nice.
these new cards weren't any good. As a matter of fact, all of them were pretty awful, except for one.
I think
If you played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, you understand mechanical chase.
I think I win.
1850. The one card to beat legit.
Snap. I think I win because what I do now.
50 points.
And for the longest time, that mattered a lot.
Up until this point, the player base may have taken for granted
Ah.
the game's best monsters had been. Seven were anything but expensive, even though the metagame
That's fine.
was constructed
Yeah.
around them. Of
There was a goblin over here.
course, they wanted to get a hold
I'm very curious as to what happens if in this
Thing is,
interaction.
no one could really get their hands on this card because
Oh, it still stays for me.
3
Okay.
cards per pack instead of the usual.
I don't really care
To put
because
this in
once
perspective,
again,
Axe Raider is a card that would have been outdated by the time the first Star
I just
came out, but because of
kick
how
that shit
it was
wherever.
expensive than mini
It could go over here, and then that would be fucking rough, man. But
Mechanical Chaser
I
on the
gotta
other
take
hand,
that risk.
was actually really good, and it was even more rare than Axe Raider was.
$200.
As minor as the attack difference may seem, Mech Chaser was essentially a better version of a card that had been the bread and butter of competitive play all the way up until its
Man, that's
release. So
rough.
it was bound.
I hope it doesn't go. I hope it just goes mid.
However, seeing as each copy of the card,
'Cause if it goes
was
left, then
it was
that would be
rare
pretty
to
rough.
run into somebody who played one, much less 3 of it in their deck. The advantage that these few players had over the rest of the player base was pretty substantial, though.
It was just a landslide. So I have this guy from my local.
Hey, he
Kyle
backed
Miller,
out.
And he got
Woo!
Chasers. Kyle started to go over to these.
I like this. I like this deck a lot.
Like every single one.
I'm feeling like I have a lot of control. I have something to deal with bullshit locations.
Of running into mech
I
time and time
have a lot of like
seeing this money wall.
I win this location cards, and I love those. Those are my favorite cards. Hopefully I can win another mission and I can collect it. And I think I'm probably gonna call it a night because I gotta get some sleep, man. My head is
While
rocking.
Raiders did much to expand
I drew my whole deck just now, so I'm happy
its
about
name
that.
implies,
That's good.
this set was heavily focused on magic cards. A magic-themed booster set may have seemed like a bad idea at the time.
Is that
but
a
for it to be
Onslaught Citadel that I see?
few magic cards as strong as the Power 5. Against
We
the
like
odds,
those.
Magic Ruler actually pulled
Just-
this off by introducing 5 Power Play magic cards of its own. The 3 most famous cards in the set, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo,
Ooh.
and the Forceful Sentry, all allowed the player to remove cards from their opponent's hand. Delinquent Duo was technically the best,
Alright.
since it discarded 2 cards at the same time.
Delinquent Duo.
we like those.
Who in testing thought that
Come on.
card was okay?
Watch he hits me with that swift.
Such a good card.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no.
And is now 3 cards.
Okay. All right. This is okay. It's not that bad. All right. It's not that bad.
Hand and get rid of it.
Confiscation, even though it only rips 1, the hand knowledge that you get from your opponent
Bruh.
is almost better than ripping out a card with Delinquent Duo. So, like, that's a debate that's been going on forever.
At this point, life points is starting to get less and less,
Okay.
and people are realizing that, hey, control
I don't know if
is
anyone
probably
realizes what I have the
at least one
ability to
card
do
that
to my
you don't
opponent right
lose.
now.
And that's like what
And I'm
Magic
very
is
excited to
for
do
the
this.
confiscation.
I
A lot of these cards.
I'm very happy to do this to him.
Painful choice was a few years
So what we're gonna do
but it was by no means bad because of this.
is we're gonna fuck up these 2 left and right lanes.
Left in the player's deck.
I'm winning those. That's just what's happening. I'm going to win left and right.
Faith, it could give them
He doesn't know this
2
yet,
or even 3
but
of the 5 cards.
If you have
It's okay.
5 ideal targets to put in your hand, you can just put out all 5.
Painful choice really doesn't take its own toll
So,
towards chaos. I
let me walk you through
Right
this.
now, people are trying to figure out, can I use it with?
Hey, that's an Iceman. I actually don't care about your effect because I'm super reducing my costs. He's playing some trash cards on right. He doesn't understand that he's fucked. That's the thing. He doesn't get it. He doesn't know. It's not his fault. He just doesn't know. So,
Ruler included a
what we're gonna do to him
among them the best
is
attacks, so
we're gonna play
put this
Juggernaut
in
over here.
spot in terms of cards that
And then we're gonna play the coolest shit you've ever seen. We're gonna play Spider-Man and then Absorbing Man to copy the Spider-Man. So now he's fucked. He can't play anything on turn 6 in these locations, and he can't play anything over here. And anything he does play over here to try to win this is getting pushed the fuck over there. It's gonna be
individual cards it
beautiful.
adds, as it also
Just the most,
3 new kinds of magic cards to the game.
just so good.
Cards are a
The most, the best thing you've ever seen.
traditional magic card. Activated
Actually, hold on. Maybe the Juggernaut play may not be the right thing. Maybe Jessica Jones
can be activated
might be the
for any
actual
turn, just
correct
like trap
play.
cards can.
So let's back that up. Let's back this up.
Only 2
We're gonna play
actual success.
Jessica
Rush
Jones.
Recklessly was like reinforced
Then we're gonna play
better in
Spider-Man.
every way. It didn't need
Then
to
we
be set
play
before being used,
Absorbing
and it
Man.
also offered a bigger attack boost. It wasn't as strong as Active Despair, but it was far
Hey,
more versatile.
that's cool.
And it wasn't really
We actually don't care about that.
destroyed the same way it
What we're
quickly.
gonna do,
This was
Neighborhood
also fairly
Spider-Man here.
important following the release
Yep,
of Magic Ruler, since the set also
And
featured mystical spaces.
there it is.
A new way for players to remove threats in the
Huh?
background.
Yep.
While the card lacked the overwhelming like Fissure, it was a much needed
see.
alternative
Now, I might be able
that many players ran as many
I might be able to push him off
And trap destruction back in the old
just
days of
this
Yu-Gi-Oh!
alone.
They viewed it as like, wow, this card is really powerful.
because he can't play
The
shit.
cards are exactly what they sound. They'll stay on the field after being activated until they're destroyed. There were also 4 of these.
I also think I lose.
While none of them were good enough to be staples.
Ah, I hate this. I think I might actually not be able to win this. Let me think. He can't play anything.
Turn deck is to kill the other
I can
player.
play 5.
This was possible before the release of Magic Ruler thanks to cards like Just Desserts, but it was nowhere near as practical as it became with the help of many newly released
I don't think
Depending on what
I
the
don't
other
think I can
player
actually
has
squeeze this out, which is
potential to be a
frustrating.
more
I was
powerful
really
version
hoping
of Revealing Light. Though it couldn't stop
that the
it,
snap would cause him
weaker
to realize he
monsters
can't
sank
win.
it. It was perfectly capable of
But
keeping
that
the game
didn't
with
happen.
powerful
He's still
monsters
playing.
at bay. And this was important as it meant that
I was expecting him to
permitted him
leave,
more time to
but he
explore.
didn't leave,
could use
and
them.
now I'm gonna have to retreat, and I can't retreat. I'm fucked. I'm losing 8 cubes. This is gonna be the worst game to end on.
Hold a candle to toll and chain energy.
So for those of you that don't know, for Chain Energy, either player now, no matter what they want to play, is going to have to pay 1,000 life points to normal summon, special summon, set, or activate cards his or her respective hand. Oh boy, our opponent.
Damn.
So each player is going to have to pay 500 life points
Big sad.
to advance on that game state.
I like this deck, but it's missing something. It's missing some in-game shit.
This is really edgy games day.
It has the locks, but it doesn't seem to be able to
Its most interesting additions to the card
beat
pool were
like
ritual cards.
ongoing
Rituals
bullshit.
were a brand new kind
So
of
I
card,
might
and not
have to
normal
play.
cards, instead had to be special summoned through the use of ritual magic cards. While this was cool in
I might have to play
theory, the ritual
Enchantress.
summoning mechanic was deeply
But I'll
flawed.
keep fucking around with this
And
for a
this
little
was when the
bit.
player needed a
See
lot
how
of
we do.
resources readily available.
Not a good night.
Rituals just
Not a good night.
quickly
Lost a lot.
before we got
That's
all the
okay.
stuff we have now, but like it's
Like I said, short stream. My brain, my head hurts. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna wake up sick. That's gonna suck, but you know, it is what it is. If I'm not too sick, I'll be back on tomorrow. If I am too sick, then I don't know. I'll see you guys maybe Friday or definitely Saturday. By Saturday, I should be good to go. So, peace. Thanks for swinging by. I know it was not a very long stream and all that fun stuff, but I do appreciate those of you that did come and stop by just for a little bit. It's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting all sentimental, but it was a short stream. You guys still stopped by, so I appreciate that. That's fucking awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.